Hello, friends and colleagues and other music teachers. Carol Richards here. Welcome to our second episode of Teacher Talk. We are discussing the pedagogical benefits of using movement in the music classroom. I'm joined today by experienced piano teacher Paul Myatt, whose students train for Trinity College exams. So I think we're very interested, Paul. Is there any place for movement in the preparation of students for exams?
Hi, Carol. Yes, there definitely is. And you know that movement is so important for students of any age and any sort of movement, whether learning piano or a musical, any other musical instrument. And because movement is a natural way for students to internalize beat and rhythm. To give you an example, I thought I'd show you a video of the process that I use to take movement and voice and turn that into playing. This is a grade 3 piece from the Trinity College, current Trinity College syllabus called Badlands.
Paul, that is so impressive. And the other thing I noticed is you don't have just one student in there, you have several students in there. That's a bit unusual, isn't it?
It certainly is. Well, there's actually there was 8 students in that class, 4 boys and 4 girls, and it was a lucky mix to get 4 and 4. It's never that even, I think. But what is exciting, I think, for piano students is playing in ensemble and being able to play together. And I also find with instrumental students is the whole concept of movement is quite foreign to them. And when you get them up to start, even just beating time, keeping the beat in their feet while they're listening to some music or listening to the piece that they're about to play, I might play and they would then sort of march or keep the beat in their feet. It's a lot easier to get them to do it when there's more than when there's not just one. Having a couple of students really makes a big difference.
I noticed too that the children sang the words of the song. Were these the words, the real words for the song?
No, they're the ones I made up. Inspired from other teachers, actually. I saw a teacher who had done a song about the internet and all the things on the internet, and that really inspired me. And I really liked this song, this piece, as a piece that I wanted to do with my students for their exam, because it was fun. It was it's in a natural minor mode, and has really interesting rhythms, and it's quite tricky to do, but has a constant quaver pulse throughout the whole piece. And just being able to do that complex rhythms over the quaver pulse, it really necessitated doing some movement before we actually started.
Yes, it looked to me like the words that they sang, they were happy to sing, and they sang the melody. So you're playing the piece to get it in their ear, they're singing the words, so they're putting the melody in their ear, and they're
Mm, mm,
also using their body and movement and body percussion to
mm.
play the rhythm. So what you have here is a multimodal pedagogical strategy. So they're getting it from listening to you, they're getting it by singing, and they're getting it by playing the body percussion rhythms. Is this something that you do generally?
Absolutely. In fact, I've been doing this since 1989. And back in the olden days, I think people thought we were a bit funny doing all this movement, teaching piano. But funnily enough, everyone is wanting to do that these days because they've realized, and of course, the science has shown us that this actually works and is so important for children in the way that they're learning. So the use of movement is just vital in especially learning a musical instrument.
So, in a way, they're motivated to learn to put the melody on the piano because they've already sung it, they liked it, they absolutely looked like they were enjoying their piano lesson. And so didn't seem to be a struggle, which means the next time they have a piano lesson, they'll be more anxious to come back.
Let's hope so. That's certainly. I've taught this piece to a number of classes now over the last 3 years, and every class, you even sat in on one of my classes, and they were desperate to play this song for you to show off because they really enjoy it.
Fantastic. Well, Paul, thank you very much. I think some of our viewers out there will be interested in your ideas of singing melodies and using body percussion to learn the rhythms and get children to feel comfortable with the piece before they try the technical aspects of fingering and hand positions and so on. And could I say that they played very musically as well? And I was astounded by how well they stayed in time with each other.
It's just magic, really. It starts with movement, and I have strategies for this for all of the Trinity College syllabus, and I'm just about to do the brand new 2021 ABRSM syllabus, and people can find out about it at pianoteachingsuccess.com. So if you're interested in this for your piano students, just hop over to pianoteachingsuccess.com to find out about it.
Thank you, Paul. And thank you, everyone who's come to Teacher Talk today. I think the things that I take away from this session are that movement and singing and body percussion, lots of different ways of performing a piece of music before you try and look at the notation perhaps or sit down and play it, are probably good strategies. They're at least worth trying, no matter what instrument you're trying to master. So thanks very much for coming to Teacher Talk today, and we'll see you soon.